Hi there, my name is Ryder, and today I'd like to talk to you about what seeds you are casting and planting, and what emotional or physical pain are you reaping in return. Today I'm going to teach you how to tap on these seeds of pain. Now, many of us have had experiences in our childhood that have affected our lives in so many ways. There may be issues that you're experiencing right now that have a direct link to what happened to you in the past. And now, if you do not address these issues, or you just sweep them under the carpet, they keep happening over and over again, because it's all about conditioning. Now, how do we get conditioned? We got conditioned from the day we were born by the people we live with. And we conditioned ourselves to stuff our feelings and emotions because we didn't get what we needed at that time. And you know, this could be like being validated, being nurtured, being heard, being loved unconditionally, being able to express ourselves, being accepted for who we are. I mean, really, these are the fundamental expressions that are our birthright. You know, if these needs are not being met, we begin to act out and behave in unacceptable ways that only drive these continual cycles, and then they get repeated over and over again. And as adults, we continue to create these behaviors and believing the lies. I mean, we believed the lies back then that simply were not true. If our initial needs were not met in those early stages of development, then we learn to cope with our environment by repressing ourselves. And this is at the core of our being, you know, our true self. If this child was ignored or learned not to be acceptable or felt not good enough, they learn not to accept themselves, and learning that their feelings are not important, then they begin to dismiss themselves as not being important. In fact, everyone else becomes more important than they are. And then we develop people-pleasing skills. We learn coping strategies as this little child that we carry into adulthood. You see, the trouble with this is that we find people and situations work that are in alignment with these old childhood strategies. And the problems continue to evolve. Unfortunately, the only criteria for being a parent is a blood test. There are thousands upon thousands of people today trying to cope with their problems with drugs, with alcohol, overeating, sex, shopping, blaming others, blaming themselves. And most adults get triggered by their own children's neediness and reacting because they didn't get their needs met. They simply do not possess the skills to act any other way other than expressing their own lack of getting their needs met. How can they meet your needs or teach you what to do when they don't know how to get their own needs met? The thing about problems are that there's just something that we practice and rehearse over and over again, and we know how to have problems. We focus on them, we see problems wherever we go, in our relationships, in our workplace, with our children, everywhere. We may get triggered to feel these feelings because they're familiar. Someone may even look at us in a strange way, and we'll be triggered to think, oh, they're mad at us, they don't like me. The results are that there must be something wrong with me, and the truth is, they may have had a hard day, they just don't know how to express their feelings and emotions either. So when we're casting out these seeds of doubt, it creates emotional dis-ease. Because we cannot accept ourselves, we become unacceptable, unlovable, unworthy, untrustworthy. We express these seeds and throw them far and wide, until we're choking on the weeds we have grown. But we can't see because we're in the thick of these weeds. We sow more seeds and tell everyone about our horrible life and our problems, or we turn it in on ourselves and hate ourselves even more. I mean, guys, this is a torturous jail term. It's condemning the self to a life sentence of blame. It's holding you back from your own life. So if you're ready to reconnect with your true self, and I've done this too, it's time now, because right now is the only time you have. This is the beginning of uncovering of what you are holding within. It's time to take your power back and give that little child some love, validation, nurture and acceptance. It's letting go of those seeds of pain, those seeds of hurt, of anger, of rage, of frustration that you are casting out on a daily basis. Because you reap what you sow, and you sow what you reap is a vicious cycle. This is the foundation of healing, empowering yourself, taking responsibility for how you act, behave, and what you are saying to yourself. Because most of the time you're unaware of that. Most of the time we are unaware of what we're doing. So what I'm going to teach you now is how to tap. Learning how to go through the tapping sequence, which is really simple and easy. So we start here in between the eyebrows. Just tap 3 or 4 times to the side of the eye, underneath the eye, onto the collarbone. No, just underneath the collarbone there, holding onto the wrist, taking a deep breath in, blow the air out, and say peace. So it's just going around and around, moving from one point to the other, and then anchoring in peace. And that's, you know, it just finishes off the round beautifully. Alright, so I don't know your experience. I don't know what you've actually been through in your life. So this tapping process that I'm about to show you, what I'm going to say, is just a guide. You may have your own words to express or what you would like to let go of. Alright? So it's important that we aim at what it is that is bothering us. Okay? And really feeling that feeling and letting it go. Because most of the time what we're doing is holding on to those feelings and those emotions, and we're holding on and holding on. This process is about letting it go. Letting it go, releasing, letting go, and allowing a sense of relaxation through the body. So before we begin, let's take some deep breaths, just relaxing the body by taking a few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, sighing the breath out through the mouth, and again. One more time. Good. Alright, now I want you to go to a happy place. Go to a time where you were in nature, where you know, it was your most favourite place on this planet, where you felt connected and good, feeling good about yourself. Go there now and notice what you see. Notice any feelings or sensations that come up from just being in this place. Hear any sounds, smell any smells. Be there now. And really lean into those good feelings. Notice what you're standing on. Feeling good. Good. Double that feeling. That's it. Double it again. Hold on to your wrist. Take a deep breath in. That's it. Blow the air out. And say peace. Okay, now I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take yourself back to a time, a moment in time where you as a little child didn't get your needs met. I want you to be there now. I want you to notice how that made you feel. I want you to notice where you feel it in your body, if you feel any sensations. I want you to notice the worst part of that. Notice any images, sensations, feelings and emotions that come up, and feel it. Really feel it. You got it? Alright, I want you now to imagine some weeds in front of you, and I'm going to pull out those weeds, roots and all. What naturally happens to those weeds? That's it, yes, they die. They shrivel up and die, they're gone. Alright, let's go back to those feelings and emotions. Really feel them. That's it. Feel them for the last time. Now this is where we start tapping. And start tapping in between the eyebrows. I release and let go. This repressed sadness, the confusion underneath the eye, the shame, the blame, the abandonment to the collarbone, all the ways I numbed out these feelings. It's safe to let them go. Good. Let's take a deep breath in now. Hold on to the wrist. And blow the air out. And say peace. Good. I want you now to go back to that happy place that we did at the beginning. That beautiful place where you felt connected with yourself. You're in nature. Notice what you're standing on. Close your eyes. Be there now. See what you see. Feel what you felt. Hear what you heard. That's it. Feeling good. Good. I want you to now go back to that memory again and notice that it's changed. But notice what's left. Feel it again. Alright, start tapping. That's it. I release and let go. All the hurt feelings, all the fears, all the ways I've suppressed this pain, all the way I've repressed these feelings because I've repressed them long enough. It's time to let them go. It's safe to let them go. Take a deep breath in. Blow the air out. Peace. Okay, let's go back to that happy place again. Go there now. Be there. That's it. Be happy. Connected with you, with nature. That's it. Feel it all. That's it. Good feelings, happy feelings, nurturing, loving feelings. Alright, now let's go back to that old memory from way back. Once again, notice it's changed. Notice what's left. Feel what is left inside of you. And start tapping. So I release and let go. All the ways I've acted and reacted to this old problem over and over. I release and let it go now. I'm not that little child anymore. It's safe to let go of the pain from the past because the past is over. It's safe to let it all go. Take a deep breath in, hold on to your wrist. Blow it all away. Once again, let's go back to that memory. Notice what's changed. Notice what is left. Feel what's left and start tapping. I no longer have to ignore my needs. It's time to love me in a new way. They didn't have the skills to teach me anything different. They loved me the way they loved themselves. Take a deep breath in again. Hold on to your wrist. Blow the air out. And say peace. Alright, let's go back and feel it again. Got it? Alright, and start tapping. Even though it was confusing growing up, I forgive them and I forgive myself for holding this against me for so long. It's safe to let it go now. Take a deep breath in. And say peace. Let's go to that happy place again, that beautiful place in nature. Be there now. Yes, just be there. See it again in all its glory. Notice what you're standing on. Feel it. See it. Hear what you heard. Feels good to be there. So relaxing, so calming. And anchor it in. Good. Okay, let's go back again to that memory. And the more we practice it, the better we feel. So let's go back there again and notice what is changed. And notice what is left. Feel what is left. And start tapping. It's time to let it all go. When I'm my own best friend, I don't need anyone else's love and approval. It's safe to reconnect with me now because it's all okay now. I did something right because I'm here now. I survived it all. It's all okay. I'm okay. Take a deep breath in. Blow the air out and say peace. Let's go to that happy place once again and just be there again. Feel it, see what you saw, feel what you felt. Really lean into that happy place. Happy feeling, nurturing, loving yourself, connecting with yourself. Notice what you're standing on. Feel it. Feel relaxed and peaceful. Good. Anchor that peace in again. Alright, so it's important to keep letting go of what you don't want. This process works on anything that you're holding within. The secret is aiming at the problem. Really aiming at it, feeling it and letting it go. Alright, whatever we're holding on to, just let it go. And keep letting go until you have let it go. Letting go of all the negative seeds that you're planting. And all the hurts, the blames, the anger, the frustration and everything else that you're feeling and you're projecting and you're saying, you're speaking, you're thinking, you're saying to yourself. It's time to start planting something beautiful because you are unique. You are beautiful just the way you are. So if you'd like some deeper work, contact me on my website www.totalintegratedtherapy.com. I'm available for individual sessions. I also work as a Crossfire practitioner with my husband Dave Ryder, and Crossfire is very powerful because it's working with two practitioners who work in unison simultaneously together. And we can really accomplish so much more, quicker, deeper changes. We're here to help you get the changes you've always wanted. So thank you for listening. This is Kim Ryder signing off, and have a great day whatever you're doing, wherever you are in the world. Thank you. Take care. Bye for now. Hope this has helped. Peace.